What up, people? It's your boy Woody222 coming at you with another pickup. Sorry, it's been a minute. I went to that Legions con and like caught some shit, and I'm still sniffly a little bit, but I definitely caught a case of the con crud from that fucking thing. There was just so many people in that room. That's why I'm like, also the social anxiety, but that's why I'm like skeptical to go to these things, because I notice everybody always gets sick, man. Tony got a little something, little sniffle shit too. I talked to him. I don't know about anybody else over there, but I just been laying low, and I even got a cut on my lip from fucking dried ass. This whole area was just dry and wet at the same time. I don't know. It's just like runny nose type shit. But all right, let's get into these pickups. I got some pickups from Duarte Studios. I got some pickups from Lone Wolf Labs. And I got some random toy pickups that I just picked up at Legions Con. I wasn't there for Mythic Legions. Obviously, I don't collect those, but some of the shit I saw was amazing. And that dragon, it's a different story. I might have to grab one of them just to have one, just to say I own one, because that's how impressed I was with that thing. But it's huge. I wouldn't even know where to begin. That Jurassic Park dinosaur, the Diplodocus, I think it's just came out. That has nothing on this dragon. It's probably about the same size, but put wings on that motherfucker and a 16-inch flame effect. So I want to say I saw a picture. It's like 5 feet altogether, almost, from tail to flame tip. So all right, let's get into this shit. I'll be right back. All right, first up, we got these. I just picked up some of these Jersey barriers type things. I don't know how much they were, but they're pretty dope. One thing about 3D printed, I noticed, are the little hairs. That shit's aggravating, but they just come right off if you rub them with like a dry cloth or something. But got 2 of the orange ones. And yes, they do connect. So the more you buy, the more of a area you can block off or barricade. I got 2 of the white ones too. They go together. So I just got 4 of these, kind of just to see what they're about. But they do scale perfectly with classified, legends, all that shit. Oh, before we get started, let's go. I had it right out too. There we go. Fart roulette is ready to go. All right, let's get into the next thing. All right, next thing I picked up from Duarte Studios is just this box right here. It's just an empty box, but of course this man does a box better than anybody else. There's magnets in it. I mean, it stays shut. It's perfect. It's just like an ammo crate. I grabbed this and he aged it. I mean, the dude does amazing shit with his paint, man. It just makes it look old, and it ain't. So it's a little aged, a little like brushed metal on there. So definitely happy with this. Figured out something with this. My daughter already asked me if she could use it as a pencil case. I said, no, this will be the most expensive pencil case you ever had in your life. Real quick, little pickup. I just saw this. I'm gonna do a street scene one day, so fire hydrant, 1/12 scale fire hydrant, pretty dope. Great paint job. Like, look at all the detail on it. Looks like it's straight out of the city or some shit. Rust everywhere. This is what my fire hydrants look like around here. Oh, and then my second favorite piece I grabbed from him, this dumpster. I mean, this shit, he had brand new ones to slightly mangled ones to totally mangled ones. When you bought a dumpster, he gave you 5 trash bags too. People know what this reminded them of. If you from the hood back in the day, that's all I could say right here. Minus the brown shit. And that's a big boy. It's a big 8, I think they call that. But this dumpster's dope, man. It shuts. I just wanted, oh, wrong door first. Just wanted to show, like, I think he made this shit and then like melts it down after and pushes it in, like whatever his process is, it's amazing. But I just wanted a beat up dumpster. And I don't do pictures or nothing, everybody know this, but looked like a body got like slammed into this. That's what I wanted. I saw this and I was like, yeah, I need that one. A couple people I was with, Roll Keeper, shout out to you. I think he bought a new one, like the brand new looking one. But I wanted the old one. I might get a new one. You never know. This ain't gonna be my first and last dumpster from Duarte. We talked to. I'm gonna get some projects going with him. Some dope shit. But I'm just gonna have to save up a little bit. I gotta save up to buy from Duarte, so you know it's crazy. Sandbags, just a little one. Definitely dope. The paint is amazing on these things. Like, look at the, in the cracks or whatever you want to call it, in between the bags. Like, I just bought this little one. I want to say this was, I don't know what it was, but I bought that one to kind of go with this one, to have a little thing off to the side or something, so they can, a little something. But this one, I want to say was, I don't even know, but these are all on his website. You can go on his website or Instagram or whatever. I just happen to see him in person because I don't do social or none of that shit. But definitely dope. It's all 3D printed into one piece, I believe. I mean, I don't know too much about 3D printing, but definitely dope. And this is gonna be desert. I got a nice desert scene planned in my head for this. All right, now we're gonna get to the highlight of the haul. I know it's early, but this is the main reason I went to this man's booth and wanted to see what this dude was all about. Obviously, I've seen pictures from Mython and Legend series and shit like that, but I've never actually seen anything in person. But definitely the highlight of the haul right here. And that is, I've been talking about this for a long time. I want one of this man's trees. Not the trees that I use. This is just a regular tree. But this one's dope. This was, I know for a fact, this was 120, this tree. But it's all 3D printed and painted, and you'll see more of this in episodes of the basement. But looks just like the ends are empty and he just glues shit in there. But his trunks are amazing. I make trees out of paper towel holders, so paper towel rolls. So this is a definite upgrade. And we talked, we're gonna put something together where I want like a home tree, kind of like Avatar, something that big. So we're gonna talk and come up with some prices and shit like that. But what's dope about his trees, I don't know if you can tell right there, the bottom's all bored out, and then he put this ball bearings or BBs in there, so it's weighted. The shit ain't gonna tip, no matter what you, I mean, if you blatantly push it over, it's gonna tip, but even a little bump ain't gonna tip this thing. Most people would leave that hollow in there. This dude's smart enough to put ball bearings and silicone in there to make it weighted. So definitely more of this to come. And like I said, the one I want is this time, it's like 4 of these together to make one giant tree. So I can't wait for that. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I haven't even talked to him about it. I got the dude's, I gave him my number and shit at the thing because he was asking, oh, just follow me on Insta. Nah, I can't do it, bro. But here we go. Highlight of the haul, this tree, man. And this shit scales perfectly. I got a figure right here. Not a G.I. Joe classified, but I got a Samuel L. Jackson. So this tree, for a small tree, pretty dope. Can't wait to fuck with this in the basement, but my table is so fucking full of shit that I don't know what. I gotta do a video down there. It's that simple. All right, so that's all I got from Duarte. Let's get on to the next vendor I paid a visit to and spent money at his table. All right, we back, people. This is the next vendor, Lone Wolf Labs. I'll put it up on the screen. Bing! But this dude had great prices and he's got quality stuff. I mean, it's no Duarte. There's levels to this shit, like Big Worm said, but this shit, for the price is right. And if it's gonna be distance pieces and shit like that, you're gonna be happy with this guy. So let me grab the first thing I picked up from this dude and show you. You just missed 2 farts from Fart Roulette while I was off camera. But he gave me these. This is like a free gift he gave me, so I figured I'll use these with my, I think they're kind of fucked up. That's why he like, hey, here's a free gift. The jaw's kind of fucked up over here, but I don't give a fuck. It's a background. This one ain't fucked up. The dog mouth is kind of fucked up under there, but you're gonna be in the background. So I'll use this in my Anubis and Bassett shelf. They were free, man, because I spent, I don't know, like a little bit over $100 with the dude, so he gave me that. All right, next piece I got from him is this throne. Kind of reminded me of like Boba Fett or something like that. I'll figure out something. I just pictured a character like kind of laid out with his legs hanging this way and head over here eating some grapes or some shit. I don't know. Kind of reminded me of like the Boba Fett throne. I know it ain't or nothing, but pretty big. This shit was $10 and it's 3D printed, it's solid. So I'll definitely use this. Like I said, he put some paint on it. 10 bucks. I mean, you can't go wrong. All right, next thing I picked up was this, just like a computer table with like a screen. But I'm just gonna get some maps or some shit off Legend series. He said he'll hook me up and you could put like a backer on it, a paper backer, and kind of light it up. It'll look like a screen. This is something different. I might cut some of this out or something, but might leave it in to hold the paper, you know what I'm saying? So I'll figure it out. I just want to see how much of when I put the world map up there, like the flat map, not a flat earther though, a round earther. But once I put the map up, I just want to see how much this shit covers. So I might clip some of this out of there if it covers up too much of the map. But I'm definitely going to put a map back there, light it up, and see what it looks like. So that's pretty dope. And it's painted. The good thing about Lone Wolf, man, is if you don't like the paint job, the bones are there. So you can paint all this shit yourself all over again. The piece is there. This was $15. I mean, so $15 and some little sweat equity into this thing if you want. You can do whatever you want, make it whatever you want. So that's what I figured. I'm not gonna change it up too much. This is blue. I might paint this like black. That's about it. But the buttons and all that shit's fine with me. Kind of look like the mixing board P. Diddy used with Cassie. No, I'm just playing. That's fucked up. All right, I got some more shit from Lone Wolf, but we'll show that at the end because I got to switch the camera angle and all that shit. I picked up 3 dials from this dude for $120 for the 3 dial. No, $130. So I'll show you those in a minute. Next pickup I bought 4 of these. Pickup I got is, you saw that dude, Art G. I don't really watch him too much on YouTube, but I know who he is, obviously. I've seen him. He's like one of them toy hunting people. I don't really watch too many of them, except unless I know you. But these little explosion things he had for $10. I mean, I bought 4 of them, so I spent 40 bucks. I don't know if it's like a soda bottle under there or some shit. I don't know, but he cut it and then glued cotton balls and popsicle sticks or some shit, lollipop sticks, I don't know. But the dope thing about these is that they're hollow under here and they come with this little light. So he puts one of these. I don't know if you can really tell because it's daytime, but these look great at night. Looks like flash and explosion. So $10, couldn't beat it, couldn't resist it. Walked by, saw him. He had all different colors too. So if you're into like Dragon Ball or whatever, he has purple, red. This was just like the normal explosion looking one. That's what I wanted, but he had them all. He did have them all. Don't listen to Fart Roulette. He had them all different colors, purple, green, yellow, red. And he told me he was working on gas grenade clouds, which is gonna be dope. So like if your fig has a gas grenade, it said it's gonna look different. It's not gonna look like this. This is like an explosion. The other gas grenade, I guess, would be wafting out or something, I don't know. But like I said, 4 of these, none of them are the same. They're kind of the same, but they're not. That's what I like about them. He put the same amount of sticks in them, but he put them in different places. So each explosion don't look the same. This one has way more black, it's more charred. So I'm definitely feeling those. He did a great job on these, and for $10, man, you can't beat it. All right, let's get into the next thing. All right, next up we picked up, well, not we, I did, but I picked up some LED lighted fire effects, which was dope. I saw this guy, me and Tony went up to this dude, and well, Tony went up to him first, and I said, oh, what the fuck are those? And he showed me, brought me over to the guy's booth. This guy had some amazing shit. Now these was $40 a pair, I believe. He talked about this on his pre-roll, the last pre-roll he did. But little LED, I got my boy too, Cran, that be fucking with LED shit. I'm gonna show you some shit in a minute. He sent me literally today. I just got an hour before this video, and thank you, Cran, much appreciated, bro. Check out his shorts. He's doing like dope LED effects in shit, kind of shit just like this, but in different stuff. But this shit is dope, man, and it lights up. Flickers, like 40 bucks. I got 2 of them. 2 of the same. He had all different sets. I mean, this was the set I liked. I liked the low set. Tony bought a high set. Not high, we were high, but he bought like a tall set with the flames on the top. So these are definitely dope. I don't know who made these. I don't remember, but if you really want to know, you can ask Legend Series. He has the information. I remember he showed it on his last pre-roll, or you can go watch his last pre-roll he did. He brought up the company and everything. But back to my man Cran. He just literally sent me some shit I just got in the mail today. Thank you for the letter, sir. Much appreciated. But I was talking to him when I went up to his crib, because he's probably an hour away. So we were chilling one night, and I went up there to drop off some shit I picked up for him, and was talking about how I wanted to light up some. I bought these little purple crystals that look like dark energon from a Monopoly game or some shit I seen on Savage Land. So he took that shit to the next level, and I was telling him how I want to light them up and all that shit. And this is what this dude, son of a Cran Slayer, check him out. Bing! He does shorts and shit, just showing off his shit. But look at this dark energon crystal thing he gave me, and it lights up with a little battery pack. I mean, you can hide that shit. Thank you, sir. This is amazing. He's the one that also gave me the Indiana Jones light up lantern, or fire stick, whatever you want to call that lantern. But this is dope. This is the small one he sent me. And he sent me a big ass one. So, yo, thank you, sir. This is dope. This kind of shit when I get from people, I will cherish this shit. This shit won't leave my collection until I'm dead. And my kids sell it for pennies on the dollar. No, I'm just playing. She better not. I already told my little one this shit ain't worth pennies. But I do recognize that I'm the last generation of people that are going to be collecting hardcore, like, rooms full of this shit. My daughter, my oldest, collects, but she has like 4 statues that she'll pick up one thing a year. She likes anime and shit, but she doesn't have the collector hive mentality like me and my little one have. All right, but let's get into something else. We'll be right back. And what's a toy convention without picking up a couple of toys? My main goal to go to this convention was pick up some Dio accessories, because I figured they would be heavy, because I'm not into Mythic Legions or Cosmic Legions, but I figured they'd have a bunch of diorama shit to go with them, which that I was interested in. Plus, I drove up there to meet tons of people that I talked to digitally, or whatever you want to call it. But like I said, what's a toy show without a couple of toys? So picked up this, just can't resist. I want to say I paid $40 for him. Sealed Major Blood. I don't need them, but somebody else might need them. So here we go. Definitely, every time I see a Major Blood, I just pick them up if the price is right. Some people are asking $80 for this still, but $40 for this is definitely worth it. It's number 27, so it goes back a ways to the second year of probably the late first year of Classified, but still one of my favorite figures from this entire line. So never can hurt to have an extra Major Blood. And then I just traded one of these away because I was like, oh, I'm going to convention, I'll find one. So I traded one away for somebody, one of my subscribers that he didn't have a Range Viper yet. So shout out to you. You know who you are. You got my Range Viper, one of them. I only had 5, so you know I wanted to hook this gentleman up, because that brought me down to 4, and I'm usually 5 and above. But I had a feeling I would find some more at a convention. I was just hoping the price was right. So that I did. For 3 Range Vipers sealed in the box. The guy was asking $40 a piece, which is already a bomb price for these, because if you're looking for these, you see these on eBay for $60 minimum, and some of them, sometimes they're open. But I got 3 of these. He was asking $40 a piece. I said, oh, how about 30 a piece? I'll give you $90 for the 3 right now. He said, yep. And this was on Saturday. This wasn't even Sunday, like the end of the day. Because I walked by the booth 4 times. They were sitting there. Anybody who's really collecting G.I. Joe Classified would have grabbed these up. But everybody there, like I said, was there for Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions. And so G.I. Joe, if you're a G.I. Joe collector, you might want to go to these kind of conventions, because you're going to score some shit, because all the other people in there aren't interested in it. So definitely, like I said, $90 for 3 of these. I see them listed for $80 for 1. So I'll take that. So now I lost a Range Viper, but I gained 2 more. So that's how I look at that. So I got to get some good karma by putting a Range Viper, a hard to find figure, out there and hooking up a friend. And then karma rewarded me with giving me 3 more at a reasonable price. All right, I got a couple more things left, and they're dials. So let's switch the camera angle up, and we'll just I'll go over them real quick. All right, this is the first dial I got. This one was 40 bucks. It's a 2-piece. It's all magnetized on the back. Kind of reminded me of like an old church. I thought of, you know, Batman or Spawn or something like that. That's not what I'm gonna use it for, but I definitely thought of like Spawn and Batman, Gotham City type shit. But these figs, these are those live Battlefield figures that I'm just in love with. They're all metal. I got them on 5K. The whole set was $140. I looked these up on BBTS. They're $90 a piece. So I got a 3-pack for $147 off 5K. So I'm just really feeling these. That's the one on the right is the desert. The one on the left is like the stormtrooper, they're calling them. And there's one more off camera, but let's concentrate on the dial. I mean, could I do this? Of course I could, but for $40, I can't do this. Between the materials, the 3D printed windows, my time, it's cheaper to just buy this. And so I bought like 3 little dial setups like this because my time is important. And like I said, somebody else can do the work for me for $40. I'll take this all day. All right, yeah, see, it's just, there's a magnet there, and it just, boom, connects. And like I said, this one is dope, man. I'm definitely feeling the windows and the brickwork and the arches. Can't really see the arches because there's the arches, like I'm feeling the arches, the windows. Yeah, it's glued a little crooked and everything, but hey, man, for $40 with, you know, fake glass in there, fake shattered glass, it looks pretty dope. If you can see the reflection on the glass, it's like it's broken, but it's still stuck together, which I thought was dope. He had that on a couple dials, so I grabbed a couple of them. But more to come. I'm gonna start using these for, what really sparked my interest on these was posing figures. So I'm gonna start using these as backgrounds for posing figures. So you'll definitely see more posing figures coming out now that I have some new backgrounds. And all right, let's get into the next one. All right, here's the next one, kind of the same kind of deal. The church windows, but it's a different setup. Definitely feeling this one. I like the trim across the top. It's pretty dope. I like the 4 windows bays. I think that's 2 are the same and you just put them together. I like the brickwork. I like how it's all damaged. And like I said, for $40, man, you can't beat this. I don't care what anybody says. You can't put enough your time and materials into this and make this for 40 bucks. So this gentleman has figured out a way to do it. So shout out to Lone Wolf Labs once again. Follow him on Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. I already showed the picture. I'll do it again. Bing. Off camera, bing, there you go. Check him out. He has good prices and reasonable thing. And actually, I thought I lost something from him. I do have another thing from him, but I ended up forgetting it. Ninja grabbed it for me, and I'm gonna get it off him this weekend. It'll come in a future video. It's actually my favorite piece that I bought off this gentleman. But like I said, I don't have it. I'm not gonna get it till tomorrow, actually, when I see Ninja again. But this one's dope. 1.6, like I said, $40, man. Your time and effort is worth way more than $40 that you would put into this. The sheets to make this would be $20, so there's half the battle right there. Good luck buying these windows 3D printed unless you do it yourself for less than 20. So there's 40. Never mind all the time and the paint and everything you had to put into this. He rolled the tin foil over it so it looks beat up, and he's got cracked blocks. I mean, your time, you couldn't do this for $40. I don't care what anybody says. There's gonna be one person that says I can. But yeah, your time is not valuable to you then. Mine is, and a lot of people's are. So, all right, let's switch it up. I got one more, and it's probably the dopest one I bought from him. The next one is fire. All right, here's the next one. Kind of the same deal. It's got steps. It's got multiple layers to it. That's what I liked about this one. This one was $50, but there's multiple layers to it. There's that back wall that you can see is brick. Then there's this wall. Then there's the window opening, which is 3D printed. This, again, $50. Prove me wrong that you can, between your time and your materials, that you can make this for $50. You can, if you're gonna say an hour of your time is worth 10 cents, then yeah, you can make this for $50, but an hour of my time ain't worth 10 cents. That's all I can say about that. But let me spin this around and show you the side view and everything, because like I said, the shit is dope. Let me take Samuel Jackson out there. Motherfucker! No, I'm just playing. He has to swear every time he moves, but there's the side, so you can fit multiple figures through this thing. You got a row you can put in between the two, and you got the whole steps you can use too. So this is definitely a dope diorama, and it's all magnetized together. Shit ain't coming apart. I forgot how many parts this was. Oh, so this is a 4-part dio. So that goes there, and then it all magnetizes together, which is pretty dope. Definitely feeling it. Can't wait to start using it and posing figures and shit like that. But this one was 50, like I said, and so for 40, 40, and 50, so for $130, I got 3 set pieces that I'm gonna use in my videos for the next year. So I'm looking at it like that. Definitely worth it. The detail is there. Like I said, it's no fucking Duarte Studios shit, but Duarte Studios also ain't selling you nothing for $40 but a fire hydrant, so remember that. Not to say that his fire hydrant ain't worth $40, because it is. It ain't 40 anyway, I'm just bullshitting, but whatever, 20. His prices are reasonable, but his quality is exceptional, so you gotta remember that when you're talking about Duarte Studios shit. All right, people, let's switch the camera back and let me do a conclusion to this video. All right, people, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I know I don't say that much, but hey, it's whatever, man. But this is that Lone Wolf Labs again. I told you I was gonna put it on the screen, but in case it didn't work, you can put this up on your screen and pause it. But I'm very happy with his purchases, and I can't wait to see this dude at another con. And I will be tomorrow, actually, but today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday, so I will be at that Newburgh Toy Show hosted by Toy Gain. So if you're around that area, Newburgh, New York or whatever, it's 3 hours and 47 minutes for me, I think, to go. It's right near, kind of near Legend Series crib, I believe. So, sorry, man. I'm getting over this shit. So tomorrow, I'll be keeping my distance from people, but I gave my word as a man that I would be there for Toy Gain, so I will be there. And tonight, I'm gonna OD on NyQuil, and hopefully I feel better in the morning. It's almost gone. Only thing, this cut on my lip, this dry shit from blowing my nose for fucking 4 days straight. Who knows that human body can have produced so much fucking snot? But anyway, let's get off that. That's farts is my thing, not snots. But I'm gonna go put this shit away, play with it, and definitely gotta get ready for an episode of The Basement, man. I got so much shit down there that my 8x5 table is covered up in G.I. Joe and Valverse shit. I got places for it, but I haven't even opened it yet. It's just the last couple of weeks I haven't felt good. I've been busy at work, so I've just been stacking shit up there, and oh boy, did I get myself into a mess down there. But it's easily fixed, I've just been slacking with my OCD and all that shit. But I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody I met at the Legions Con, BX Medic, and Nasir, I believe it was. I've seen you in the comments. Meant to smoke with you, homie, but near the end, honestly, by the end of the con, I said, oh, we'll meet up after the con. My nose is already starting to run and shit, man, and I just got out of there. I didn't want to get nobody sick or nothing like that, but turns out Legend Series got a little something. I don't know who else got a little something, but there was definitely some sniffles going around in that motherfucker. A lot of guts and nerds. Tight. It was tight. It was like a tuna can up in there. You know what I'm talking about, games. All right, let's get out of here. Yo, Joe, or something to that effect. Peace.